Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Mr. K. This week, very, very special guest. I would like to introduce you to our very own Ellis Guildford Viking. Here he is, Mr. Jackson. Hello everyone. Thank you, sir. So then, how long have you been a Viking, sir?
I'm not a Viking.
You're not a Viking?
I'm not a Viking.
You sure you're not a Viking?
I'm definitely not a Viking.
He's not a Viking.
Not a Viking.
Right, okay then. So he's not a Viking. Must got that wrong, but he's definitely not a Viking. Right, okay then, sir. What I think we ought to do now then, shall we have a look at what is in our box today?
That will be fabulous.
Right. Ooh, sliced chicken. A little bit different. What else we got there, sir? Okay, I think, see as we've got our fajita spice, I think what we're going to have to make this week, sir, is going to have to be chicken fajita.
Sounds like a plan.
Right. So, have you been watching the show, sir?
I have been, yes.
Right. Okay then, so you're probably quite familiar with how to dice.
Not a clue. I'd like you to show me.
Right, brilliant. Well, it's funny you should say that. I'm not going to show you how to dice. We don't need to do that this week. Okay, but what I'm going to show you is how to slice. All right, okay, so here we go then. Root to tip, that's what I'm going to do. Look, cut straight through root to tip. I'm using the bridger method. The kids are quite familiar with this now. So I'm just going to cut straight through. Now, if I was going to dice, I'd keep the root a bit on there. Okay, so but I'm going to cut that off this week because I don't actually need that. So what I'm going to do, look, I'm just going to top it and tail it. I'm going to give it a quick peel. So very quick peel. All right, okay, then what I'm going to do, sir, well, what I'm going to get you to do is we're going to pop it on there, look, and then using the claw method, literally all you're going to do, look, hold it here, get your big chopper out, all right, and then you're literally just going to slice it through like that. Is that okay,
No
sir?
problem at all.
Right, okay, then, so what I'll do, I'll pass that over to you. So obviously, I'm not going to ask you if you're okay, you know, with the chopper, because obviously being a Viking, you're used to using axes and stuff, so you'll be all right with a big chopper.
I'm not a Viking.
Not Viking, sorry. I do apologise, sir. I'll have to stop referring to you as a Viking. Right, okay then, so, and while sir's doing that then, okay, I'm just going to show you quickly how we're going to prepare this, you know, gigantic pepper. And we're going to do a similar sort of thing with the pepper, but what we're going to do, we're going to cut it in half, okay, then in half again, so we've got our quarters. And then what we're going to do, once we've got this, look, you've noticed that there's quite a lot of white pith on there, okay? We don't want that in. All right, so what we're going to do, then I'm going to get my knife, look, and I'm literally just going to go through the side of the pepper like that, and I'm literally just going to cut off all that white pith, look, and then what you're left with is just the rest of your pepper. Right, okay? And what we're going to do with that now then, or what sir's going to do, is we're going to cut that up. And we're going to do a similar sort of thing. We're going to slice it, all right? But what I would suggest you do, right, don't do it so you're cutting through the skin because it's quite tough. What you want to do, look, is turn it over, okay, and then literally just cut it like that, look. It's dead simple. Do you think you'll be all right with that, sir?
I think I can do that.
Right, brilliant. I'll tell you what, you're the best sous chef so far, sir. I'm very, very impressed.
Very honoured that you've said that.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Right, okay, so what we're going to do now then, so same as I did last week, look, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic just to give this a little bit of a kick. So I'm just going to push that down because remember what I'm going to do, look, I'm not going to you know, chop this as I normally would. I'm going to do exactly what I did last week. So I'm just going to roughly you know, cut this up into smaller pieces. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic on this. I'm talking about a little bit of garlic. I'm going to add a little bit of my sea salt. And I'm going to do exactly the same as I did last week. And I'm going to crush this. All right. And the reason I'm going to crush this is, can you remember from last week, sir?
No, I don't.
No, well, I'll tell you this.
I missed that bit.
I'm disappointed in you. It's probably you know, too busy sort of like eating chickens and drinking flagons of beer being a Viking. All right, okay. And the reason I'm going to do this is because in my dish,
I'm not a Viking.
I don't want big chunks of garlic. Okay, so if I go like this, look, you'll notice, look, straight away, look, it's turned itself into a nice little puree. Okay, and that's going to look and taste so much better. I'm going to do this over a fairly highish heat just for the first few minutes. If I can pop that one over to there, sir. Here we go. So I'm just going to get that going. I'm just going to push some of these because sometimes, you know, your onions can stick together. Right, okay, you can start to hear that sizzling now. All right, now you've got two ways of. What I did want to talk to you about is that in the hampers, if you're going to make these, look, you're going to have some seasoning. All right, fajita seasoning, absolutely brilliant. One of my favourites. This one, it's mild. It's not too strong. But if you do want to have it a little bit stronger, you can add fresh chilies. You can add chili powders. All right. But what I am going to do with this, sir, okay, is I'm going to cook this out. All right. Okay. So I'm going to add it on there, and I'm going to cook it out for 3 or 4 minutes. There's 2 reasons I do that. Any ideas?
One for the flavour.
One for the flavour. Brilliant.
And texture.
Not quite. All right. Did you know that up to 10% of seasoning, all right, can be contaminated with salmonella?
Behave.
Yep, absolutely.
Are you sure?
Absolutely, I'm absolutely positive. Not so much the ones we get, you know, in Britain, but you know, some of the imported ones. All right, okay, which is why it's always a good, good idea to pop them in your thing, cook them out for 3 or 4 minutes, and then it reduces that risk. To do that then. Okay, what I've got now then is my fajita spice in here. All right, now how much of this you add, all right, depends upon, you know, how spicy you know, like your fajitas. All right, okay, so if you like it fairly mild, don't go mad. If you like it really, really spicy, chuck in as much as you like. Okay, and always remembering, sir, you know, you can add lots of other things to this. I mean, when I make it, I always add mushrooms. I absolutely love mushrooms. I add, you know, fresh chilies as well to mine. Right, okay, so I think that's looking quite nice there.
Mr. K,
yes.
What is it with your lovely shaped hat today?
Well, do you know what? I'm very disappointed, sir. Considering this is the 3rd episode, I would have thought by now that we would have had some, you know, children posting ideas for my chef hat. Nothing as yet, so I've had to design my own.
Oh, they'll come flooding in now, hopefully.
Yeah, I think they will. So this give you some ideas, guys. Look, it only took Mrs. Owen about 15-20 minutes to do this. All right, okay, but this is the shape of the hat. So what we need to do then, sir, is just get people to come up with designs to pop on my hat every week.
Yeah, it's like a cloud at the top at the minute.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. But it's looking a bit bare. It needs a little bit more colour, doesn't it? All right, okay, so got my garlic in there. I've got my spice in there. All I'm going to do now is I'm just going to season it a little bit. So I've got some pepper. I've got myself some salt. Okay, and what I'm going to do now, look, is I'm going to add my chicken pieces. All right, okay, now you might want to, depending on how many you're feeding, you might want to add all of this. Okay, I'm not going to add all of it because I don't need to. So literally all I'm going to do now then is remember, this is already cooked. It's already cooked, so all I'm doing here now is just heating it through. All right, don't want to cook it any further, so just heating it through. All right, okay, so whilst we're doing that then, all right, what I'm going to do now then is let's get our wrap out, sir. And I've got to say, I don't know about you, but I like my wraps a little bit warm.
Yep, you're going to microwave them?
All right, so what I'm going to do, well, you can microwave them. Obviously, I've got my own very special TV presenter oven underneath here, so I'm going to pop it in the oven for a little bit. So if you want to put some cheese on there, be my guest,
I'm going to start with the cheese.
You can start with the cheese? Yep.
Thank you very much.
And you'll also notice here, guys, that I've cooked off some rice. You know, a traditional accompaniment to something like this would be rice. All right, okay, so, and you can actually put your rice in your wrap if you want to, all right, so you don't have to, you know, pop it on the side. You can pop it in your wrap if you want. Oh, that's looking good, sir. Looking good, sir. Right, remember, you're a Viking, okay, you like your food.
I'm not a Viking.
Go on, put as much on there as you like, sir.
Just not been to the barber's for 4 years.
Oh, I must say it's a very stunning beard, sir. I like it.
Thank you very
like
much.
It. Right, okay then. So, are you thinking of putting any cheese on top there, sir?
The cheese is coming.
Right, okay, so let's put the cheese on there then. All right, okay, so, and I'll tell you what, I don't know about you guys, all right, but what might be a good idea is once you pop your cheese on top there, what we'll do is we'll just literally pop this under the grill for a few minutes. How will we know, sir, when that's ready to come out?
The cheese starts to go.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. The cheese has started to go!
All right, okay, so there we go. So we have a few minutes in there.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, okay then, sir. So I don't know whether you want to, you're going to wrap that, roll that one up, are you, sir?
I will do. I'll just get this
Okay,
out of the
pop
way.
that one out of the way then. So what
I'm
we'll
going
do
to
is
fold it at the bottom.
yeah, because oh, I tell you what, sir, you've done this before. You've done this before.
And then fold it like that.
Yeah, fold it like that. And then what you can do if you want. Brilliant. Look at that. What a fabulous wrap, sir. Well done. I'm
Thank you very
impressed.
much.
All right then, sir. So what I'm going to do, right, please feel free, have a taste.
Have a taste.
You've earned it today, so
Go on, then.
you've been brilliant. Nice little Viking feast we've got here.
Shall I eat it like a Viking?
Go on, sir, you know you want to. We haven't got any ale. Brilliant. Oh, good. Right, guys, on a serious note now, it's been 2 weeks. Chef hat, no designs. Come on, I'll even give a prize, okay, a very good prize, all right, for the first one that I choose next week, all right? Hope you've enjoyed the show today. Have a go. Brilliant.
I'm not a Viking.
You're not a Viking.